Toxic people have a tendency of being abusive. Now, I'm going to be telling you the traits and how to know that someone is toxic. And even if you're already in a toxic relationship and you don't even know, you can't place your hands on what their behavior or their character traits is like, today I'm going to be telling you 6 signs that you are in a toxic relationship. A toxic person is someone that has a negative impact in your life. They try to exploit you in every way they can, and they leave you unhappy. Sometimes they leave you thinking about your life, thinking about your sanity, and questioning if you're actually doing the right thing. I'm sure most of us have heard everything I'm going to be saying in this video, but sometimes we take it lightly and sometimes we think, oh, it's not happening around me, or they are actually not, or my partner is not showing these signs. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Peniel Edwin, and today we're going to be talking about a very important topic. And if you're familiar with the things that is happening around us right now, especially if you're a Nigerian, you'd know that this is a recurring issue and it needs to be talked about. First things first is toxic people do not respect your boundaries. Yes, they do not respect your boundaries. Now, take for example, you're out on a date with this person, or you meet this guy and he's like, and you're like, oh no, I don't take alcohol, and he insists, oh, don't worry, it's just little, it's just 5%. Oh, it's just it's a juice that has a little amount of alcohol in it. Oh, don't worry, you're not gonna get intoxicated. Or like they'll say, you're not gonna get high. Oh, don't worry, I won't bite you. Oh, don't worry. Now they're trying to break you, they're trying to crack you, and they are not trying to keep that boundary that you have set. They are trying by all means to make sure that they crack you, and by all means to make sure that they break your boundary. That's a sign that that person is a toxic person for you. They try to turn your no into yes and your yes into no. They try by all means possible to make sure that they break your boundaries. Watch out for that kind of person. That person has some tendencies of being toxic. Number 2, they are always right. A toxic person would never admit they are wrong. A toxic person would never want to be in a position where they have to apologize and say, oh, I'm sorry, I did this wrong. No, they are always right. They refuse to see things your way. They refuse to admit they are wrong. They are always in control. They want to control you into believing that, oh, they are actually right. I think I'm the one that is wrong here. You always second guess yourself when you're around that person. That person is showing signs of being toxic. They refuse to see things your way. They refuse to hear you out. They refuse to hear your own ideas. Or they bring up a topic and you're trying to give in your own bits on that topic. They are like, oh no, I know what this is. I think it is actually what I'm saying that is the right thing. Most of the times, they are not even people you are in a dating relationship with. They might be people you're working with. They might be people you're in the same environment with. When these persons don't want to hear your own side of the story, they always want to be right. They always want to talk you down. Take note for these persons. They are toxic people. They are showing signs and symptoms of being toxic. So look out for that kind of person, watch that kind of person, and be on guard when you're with that kind of person. Now, if you're in a relationship with this person, just know that it's either you try to leave, because you cannot try to change somebody. The only person you can only change somebody that is willing to change. And if someone is willing to change, they won't always be right. You get, they will always want you to talk to them. They will always want to hear your own side of the story. That means they are actually people that are open to changing. But whereas the reverse is the case, please take note of these characters and these behaviors. Now, the third point is they always speak on anything and everything you say. Now, listen, if you're in a relationship with somebody where you're almost walking on eggshells, you are not really comfortable with expressing yourself, you're not really comfortable with saying things the way you feel and the way that things are, or maybe just for, like I earlier said, for a contribution, you're always trying to pick your words, you're always trying to be very careful with the kind of things you say. See, you are already in a toxic relationship with this person, because if you are always picky with your words, if you are always trying to think about, and I'm not saying that you should always just want to say anything you want to say and just without processing what you have in your mind or without processing what you want to say. No, I mean, if you have to constantly do this just because you do not want to get this person offended, just because you don't want to get this person angry, or because they would always pick on what you say and use it against you, note that this person is giving you signs that they are toxic. You are already in a toxic relationship with this person. Number 4, these people make you the root of all evil. See, they make you the root of all issues that comes up. They try to blame you for everything. Oh, they forgot their card. Something as little as a card, they forgot their credit card or their debit card. They make an issue out of it. They make you, it's your fault. If you did not tell me to pick this up, I wouldn't forget that. And they make that into a serious issue. They blow things out of proportion. Instead of admitting that something went wrong because of them, or admitting that something is their fault, no, they try to twist it and make you the problem and make you feel like, oh, it was actually my fault. And you're like, well, it wasn't my fault. But then because of how they have talked to you, because of how they've said things to you, you now start thinking, oh, I think I'm actually at fault. When something goes wrong, they always try to find a means to blame it on you. They always try to look for a way to make you feel like, oh, if I had done this differently, maybe this wouldn't have happened. They always make you the root of all evil. They always make you the root of everything that happens, every bad thing that happens. And guess what? When good things happen, they always claim the glory. Number 5, they do not accord you some accolades. A toxic person always claims their rights, like I've mentioned earlier, and always take the glory. They always find a way to make sure things that happens the right way is accorded to them. The glory is accorded to them. Do you get my point? Or let's say something was supposed to be done and you guys try to do things, and I guess, and maybe some ways they tried and it did not go on well, and then you bring in your own solution to it, you bring in your own idea to it, and that happens, and that finally makes the thing go right, and everything just go right because of the idea you brought in. Oh no, they will always want to look for a way to make sure that they take the glory. They do not want to give you the glory for anything good that happens. Oh, maybe there's an investment and you're like, you brought it up to him and say, oh babe, let's do this. What do you think about this investment? Oh, I think this is actually going to be good. And they're like, oh no, I don't think so. I think let's do the other one. And along the line, maybe because you really think that this is actually a good one, you say, okay, you know what, I'm going to contribute, I'm going to use my money for this, or let us contribute to doing the both of them, and then you do the both of them. And along the line, it turns out that yours turned out better. No, they will not give you the glory. They will always look for a way to claim rights in one way or the other. And sometimes I marvel and be like, how do you even think about this? How do you even make this up in your mind, in your head rather? How do you even make this up in your head? They will always look for a way to take the glory. They will always look for a way to take the accolades. And finally, number 6, toxic people prey on your insecurities. See, they would always pick a fault in you. They always take things out on you. They always make you feel bad in one way or the other. They use sarcasms where it's not necessary, just to talk you down and just to make you feel bad about yourself. They use your insecurities against you. Let's say you're not so tall, maybe you're short or something. Oh, they want to say things to you relating to your height or to your stature in a way that actually hurts you, and then they smile about it. They make light of situations around you. They always try to use your insecurities around you. Look out for the signs and look out for the symptoms. And here is a bonus point. Toxic people gaslight you. They are very manipulative. They make you feel like you're crazy. They insist an accident did not happen even when it did. They will always try to gaslight you in a negative way. They always try to manipulate you, manipulate your feelings. You think you know that something is wrong, or you know that you didn't do this particular thing, but they try in a way to talk you into believing that it is actually your fault. They talk you into believing you are the cause of every misfortune that happens in your life and in their lives as well. These people are very manipulative. If you're with a manipulative person, someone that always talks you into doing things that you're not even willing to do. Look out for that character, look out for that behavior. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. Hopefully you're able to look at this whole things that I've said here and you're able to point out a thing or two, or even all of these signs in somebody you're dating, and make sure that you know when it's right for you to leave. And if you're yet to go into a relationship with somebody that has all the traits that I've listed here, please know the right thing to do is to not indulge in that kind of relationship. Hopefully this helps you one way or the other. Thank you so much again for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video, and give this video a huge thumbs up, share it to your family and friends, and I'll see you in another video. And don't forget, leave a comment in the comment section telling me if you've gone through this, or if you've noticed any of these traits in your partner and what you intend to do. I'd love to hear that story. And as well, tell me something you'd like for me to talk about in my next video. I love you so much, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.